Hear ye, gather round for another edition of Young Kings Wrestling, powered by W Energy, featuring the return of the JDF Memorial Sovereign Soundboard. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. As always, I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF baby. Please say the baby. Joined by King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name. We here.
Yes, sir.
We back, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all go get y'all some merch, man. Young Kings Wrestling merch at ykwrestling.com. Subscribe to the YouTube and all social media platforms at YK Wrestling. If you search YK Wrestling on a social media platform and we pop up, then that's the one. You can follow it. But if you don't see it pop up, that means we not on there. I don't know. What y'all be on now? Badu?
They got another new
Voodoo?
one?
It's something. Bigo? Something like that. They be going live. It looked cheap as hell, though.
Eesh.
Some dude on the radio was like, man, follow me on whatever the shit was. I'm live on there all the time. Get out of here.
Too many of these, bro.
Nah, man. We good, man. Say go live somewhere where people go live at. Like, why you not on TikTok or Instagram? Like, somewhere normal.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you want us to download another app?
Go where the traffic is at.
Yeah, that make more sense, bro. That's what makes sense. So that's where we at YK Wrestling, man. We appreciate y'all for joining us again. Welcome back to the Nuck If You Buckingham Palace. And if you've never been here before, it's a little different. It's a little different. It's
facts.
Yeah. We not your typical one. We might get into a whole 10-minute conversation about football at some point.
That's true.
I do have a football conversation scheduled in my notes, but it shouldn't be 10 minutes. I'll say it's football season. So at some point over these next 20 weeks, we're going to get into a long football conversation for maybe about 5 of them weeks.
And we might have to bring Young King Sports back.
We should. Just like that way we can talk about our normal stuff and not flood it over here.
We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I might just scrap that other shit. But
facts.
We'll talk.
That's a conversation for another time. Hey man, first off, this was crazy, man. RIP to former WWF and former WCW, 2-time both champion Psycho Sid, aka Sid Vicious, aka Sid Justice. Bum, 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 bum. Psycho Sid main evented WrestleMania 8, and he main evented WrestleMania 13. 8 against Terry, 13 against the Undertaker. Undertaker won his first title off Sid. It's fact.
Nice. That is true.
Shout out to Sid, man. Fuck cancer. It's awful. And then this one shocked the hell out of me. Cause like they was playing one of this guy's songs on the radio, and I was in the car, turned. And then like 5 hours later, I see that he died. RP Fat Man Scoop as well.
Oh.
Come on. Yeah, all that.
Oh, I've read that on social, and I think somebody was playing with me. They're like, why y'all doing this shit again? And then I went and I looked for myself. That's some
video.
Sad. That's some sad shit.
That's the worst part. They got video.
Ugh.
Damn.
Crazy as hell.
My man's past doing what he loved, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Give motherfuckers hype. There's a silver lining somewhere. It's that. What's your favorite Fat Man Scoop song, man? There's really only like three to choose from. But
I always defer to Lose Control,
yeah,
low key. Like,
Lose Control Fire.
yeah, that was a hit for a minute.
That like everybody was posting drop, but Lose Control is more fire than me.
Yeah, way more.
Like y'all just like drop because you got served. Like, is it really that hard?
No,
It is
it's not.
hard though. I ain't gonna. It's hard.
The movie was good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
R.I.P. Lil Saint.
stuff out here in these streets.
Man. R.I.P. Sid and R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop. But college football is back. How your
Yep.
team look, man?
Uh, I
It was
mean,
looking a little shaky at first.
I was gonna say, as per usual, I got some quarterback concerns, but you know what I'm saying? They're playing Akron,
Hey,
so I know we good there.
for the first time in a long time, I'm glad to say I cannot relate. Ain't no quarterback problems over here for once.
Who y'all got?
Dylan Raiola,
Okay.
number one quarterback in
Oh,
high school, man.
oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a legacy recruit too, man.
Damn.
Said my last name in his stadium, etched. Dead
Ooh.
ass. Shout out to the young boy, man. He was looking nice. He was looking like Pat out there, bro.
Hey, we play y'all this year?
I think so.
Oh shit. That
I
might be a
think we I
problem.
think we at y'all though, so like yeah, it's gonna look spooky.
Okay, okay, all right. All right.
Think it might be a night game too, real spooky.
Ooh.
It's all bad.
Yeah, man. I don't rock with this
UNLV look
QB,
nice
so I
too
don't
though.
know.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah, they was cooking.
y'all got a stud at receiver though.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's the thing. Like we got the other pieces. It's the QB. I'm a little shaky on right now.
Like I seen y'all. They said it's the best receiver recruit ever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I just had Marvin last year. What's up?
Facts,
What
man.
you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Most of them came back too. It was like, hey, we trying to get at this chip.
Right. Hey man, Ryan Day might be the only thing in the way.
Listen, don't get me started on this motherfucker, bro.
Hey, we're gonna see though.
It's
College
the
football is nice. NFL back this week too.
oh yeah.
Thursday.
I'm
Was it
ready for
Chiefs
pain.
Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm not as invested in the NFL this year.
Oh, I was talking about the betting.
Oh yeah, I can't do that, but
It's
I don't got to worry about that.
about to be bad.
Hey man, prayers up. Prayers up. Shout out to No Mercy, man. No Mercy is back as well. One of my favorite pay per views.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all done overrated that damn video game. I used to love it as a kid, but like looking back on it, like the SmackDown series was way better.
I was about to say, like, the amount of people that say it's the greatest game ever, the greatest wrestling game ever,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
at a
that was
time.
capping. Yeah, but it's like when we look back at everything that we done had since then, even during that time, it's like, listen, let's not overdo it. Like, because then you had Just Bring It, you had Here Comes the
Mm-hmm.
Pain, yeah, SmackDown versus Raw,
Shut your mouth.
Shut Your Mouth. Then all the SmackDown versus Raws after. '07 was like top tier.
Yeah.
Like,
'07
man.
was the best one.
Yeah.
Like '06 was fire, but '07 was just like, okay,
Yeah, they
this is
took
that
it. They
shit.
took it up there. They took it up there. Yeah.
'08 was cool. I fucked with '08 heavy.
Yeah.
But like that whole series was just like that whole SmackDown series was,
Yeah.
and then they just started being like WWE 13 shit like that, and it started getting whack.
They got
And then
corporate.
2K, yeah, 2K took it over. I haven't played a 2K except like the one Austin was on the cover, like the first
Yeah.
one.
Right.
That was 2015. I ain't played a 2K game since.
Uh think the last one I played was 19. Whichever one AJ was on the cover for, so I think it was 19.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a while since it's time for me to get back on my wrestling video games.
Oh yeah,
Because y'all be
24
having so
looked
much
dope.
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Y'all look like y'all have so much fun playing that game. And I need parts.
nice.
I need parts. So shout out to No Mercy. First No Mercy to be held in an NBA or NHL arena since 2017. That was at the Staples Center that year, and it was a main roster show. This time it's being held. I still call arenas by their old name since I just called that one Staples Center. So this is the Pepsi Center in Denver. I don't call it by what it's called now. I call it by what it was called when Carmelo and Allen Iverson played there back in the day.
Nice.
Shout out to the Pepsi Center in Denver, Colorado. And we got a few matches on this joint. We got what, five? No, yeah, five championship matches. And a grudge match, if you will. So let's get into these
Yeah.
quick predictions, man. First up, we got two former homeboys. One guy from TNA, Zachary Wentz, taking on Wes Lee, the longest reigning North American champion in NXT history. Who you got in this one, bro?
Ooh, I need Wes to handle business, man.
Yeah,
Listen, I can't find no flaw in anything he's saying, bro. Like you had to
nah,
get rid of this dude, man. You had to start telling the truth finally. So now you got the big stage to let everybody know. So
yeah.
I'm gonna need that.
They said powerbomb Jesu, and then when they said Wes Lee hit him with the hard R, called him a wrestler. Wrestler with the hard R.
Hey, if they was really cold, they have him take the X Division title off him. Cause
Hey,
cause dude just won it at Emergence.
who's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I didn't even
peeped that
see
the other day.
Emergence.
I peeped it.
Hey, so what he need to do is come out with that joint
Oh yeah.
and then have Wes just like, and Wes shouldn't even want it, high key, but he should just to say fuck y'all, fuck
Mhm.
TNA. I'm gonna take y'all shit. Like we
Yeah.
need parts. Let's do that
Hell yeah.
because like I don't think he ever got to win the X Division title neither when he was there. So like we need to do that. If y'all tapped in, I don't even know who booked TNA now. Whoever booking TNA, if you
That's
tapped
a
in,
good question. Because I really don't
and,
know.
and Sean, I know you tapped in.
Right.
So let's get this. Let's get this crack. Next up for the tag championships, Chase U versus Fraxium. Fraxium trying to get him back. Who you got?
Wait, who?
Nathan Fraser and Axiom.
Oh, you Roxy. Oh man. Nah, so I think this is where it's gonna happen. Chase, you
Mm-hmm.
should be retaining, and I don't know who's gonna be. I first said it was gonna be Axiom. I think you were saying Nate,
Yeah.
and that made more sense. But now I don't know. But
High,
somebody
high
somebody
key,
gonna
it should
draw
be both of them
first.
niggas.
It should.
Like, I think
Somebody
both of
gonna
them should
draw
just turn
first.
heel. Like, stay together and just be like, man, fuck all this shit. 'Cause I can't really see, like, y'all gonna have an attitude, man. Have an attitude together.
That's true.
That's how I look
I
at
can
it.
I think I think Frazier got more of a ceiling as
He
a
do.
as a heel.
Yeah, he kind of come off as a dickhead real well. I told you he was doing
Yeah,
them little vignettes with the little
right.
newscast and everything.
Yeah.
Same feeling, same feeling. So yeah, let's
that
get that crack.
reminded me of when Randy first debuted on the
Yeah,
main
the Randy
roster. He
News
had the
Network.
shoulder injury. He just doing that shit like, oh, it used to piss me off something crazy.
Hell yeah, he used to interrupt shit that I was like excited to see.
Right.
Like, get your
Man,
ass off.
don't give a fuck about your shoulder. Get out of here.
That's why I told this story before. Like Randy Orton, the first wrestler I met when I was a kid, right? And
Yeah.
when they announced this dude was gonna be the person doing the meet and greet, I was so mad. I was like, "What you mean?" Like, can we meet somebody that I like? Like, we got Booker T, we got Rob Van Dam. Could have brought any of them motherfuckers. Y'all bring Randy Orton. I was hot. He was the nicest motherfucker when I met him, though. He was so damn nice, bro. He was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Randy. What else we
Yes,
got in this
sir.
tag champ? Shit, my bad. These predictions. Kalani Jordan versus Wendy Chu for the women's North American title. Who you got?
Ooh,
It
I
needs to
think
be
as well.
Wendy.
It's earned at this point. Like Wendy been grinding for a minute to get some shine like this. I love me some Kalani. I'm glad she got the first win for the tech championship, but we
She
know
ain't
where
it.
this is going. We know where this is going.
Kalani need to turn heel too.
Hey,
Like we
I,
need that.
I'd be interested to see that. She
Yeah,
gets
I ain't
that.
really feeling what she putting out there right now.
She gives that like that overly innocent, bubbly personality thing, like what Bailey had back in the day.
Yeah,
Like it's a little too vanilla for me. We gotta we
exactly.
gotta get some edge to you. No pun intended.
Yeah, yeah. I got Wendy too. She deserve it.
Mm-hmm.
And Kalani is not hidden, so let's hit the restart button on that. Let her
Yeah.
do her thing. Do something different. For the men's North American Championship, Oba Femi versus your boy Tony D'Angelo. Shout out to Oba for
Not my
Debo and Tony's reservation at the
yeah.
restaurant too.
Big
That was fire.
facts. Big facts.
He said,
Yeah,
"I'll come
man.
wherever I want to come." Bro. Pause.
Yeah. Hey, Tony chose death, man. I don't know what you was thinking. Hey, everybody got hyped because he did that spine buster on Oba. Listen, that's not a match. That's a moment.
Right.
We talking about minutes now. Now
Facts.
you got to do this. You know what I'm saying? So Tony, you chose death. This is not your lane, my man. You don't want this smoke.
Nah.
This is a black African Negus king that you do not want parts with. He about to show you. It's gonna be good though. It's gonna be a nice little house fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a good one. We got two D1 athletes, so they should cook. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
mostly everybody going against each other on here are D1 athletes.
Yeah.
But shout out to everybody. Uh for the women's championship, Roxanne Perez versus Jada Parker. I think Jada gonna take this L,
It is time.
unfortunately.
It is time. Listen, Roxanne been like putting up a good ass run in
Mm-hmm.
this second go. I didn't expect her to get a second run, let alone a long one like this. So shout out to her. But Miss Parker is here. Miss Parker is ready. Miss Parker is showing out. It's about that time, bro. It's about that time. I was expecting Lola Vice to get it at the last
Yeah.
event, but that's okay. We can hold off on that. Listen, Jada been cooking, and
Mm-hmm.
it's dinner time.
I would love to be wrong, but I don't something telling me, listen, I'm gonna just do this right here. This reverse psychology, right? Because
Mm.
every time I've picked Roxanne, every time I picked against Roxanne, she went. Now I'm picking Roxanne to win. Let's see if we change something up here. Because I want Jada Parker to win. I just don't see it happen. Especially we talking, potential debuts that might be happening or a potential return that might be happening after this match. So like you factor all that in, I think Roxanne would probably keep the title in that sense.
The
But
only
I would love
thing,
to be.
the only thing about it that I'm not crazy about is I never like heel dynamic. When they
Yeah.
wrestling, like because they both bad girls, whatever. Um, and like they did a turn for Lola. Like now she's a face when she faced Roxy. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I I can't see a reason not to just pull the trigger on Jada right now. Because I mean, if not her, then who are you really turning to? Because you've got so much
Julia.
depth in the women's division, but it's like who stands out like that as far as like the next person up. Like, because
I mean, I
I know
always
you
just felt
got
like Roxanne's keeping that joint warm for Julia coming in. Like I've been feeling that all year.
oh that too. That interview that they did, and they
Yeah,
got into it, and she left, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I heard about you," and then Roxy looked up and had the shocked face on. So like, I don't
could be
know if that was
Cora.
Julia, but yeah, I'm thinking that too. Like that could be her, could be Julia, could be Steph. But I
Delta.
honestly I kind of would lean towards Cora because like they got a little history, so
Mm-hmm.
that reaction was telling me like it might be somebody you know. But hey, one of them got to show up then if that's the case.
Facts. We're gonna see though.
Let them know they got next.
Talk. And then in the main event, All Ego Ethan Page puts the NXT title on the line versus say his name and he appears. Do that turn. Do the whole thing. Shout out to Joe Hendry.
Ugh.
Y'all don't like Joe Hendry, man. What's up with that?
I don't get it.
I listen. I understand because I did not get it until like 3 months ago,
Like,
and I was kind of like, and the only reason I get it now is because I was forced to. Because like, listen, for the last like 2-3 years, I haven't gotten it either, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
this is like
And I
this
watched
motherfucker.
TNA.
Like, it's this blonde haired motherfucker with this creepy ass smile. Like, what? Nigga ain't running for president. Like, what you talking about? I
Hey,
believe in Joe Hendry. Like, listen, no knocking his ability. He's a great wrestler. I just this whole thing don't hit for me. It don't. Um,
hey, listen,
I
it was a Joe Hendry fan at the last TNA show I went to. And he almost ruined it forever for me.
oh
And that was
shit,
in like April. So
it's a damn shame.
April, I was almost ruined. So I would have been right here with you, like, get this motherfucker off my screen. But now, listen, one of them WrestleMania week events, I'm pulling up with the Joe Hendry fit.
Oh man.
I'm serious.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we gotta stick with Paige. I know Trick
Trick
is the
Williams is a special
special.
ref. Yeah,
Yeah,
special ref too. So that'll be interesting.
that is.
Don't bring Pete Dunne ass out here. Please don't.
Please don't. And as I say that, they probably already got it booked.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, man. We can keep rocking with Ethan Page. Like, the as far as he's come since he's gone come into NXT, it's like you don't need to stop that now
He's
for
great, man.
whatever this wave of Joe Hendry is. Like, technically, he's still a TNA guy. It's what they did with Jordan Grayson, Roxanne, like 2 months ago.
Yeah,
Same thing, but we don't got to do all that. Just keep it as it's going.
I agree. So that'll be interesting. A lot of wrestling, man. Shout out to all the wrestling.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When is All Out's not tonight, is it?
No,
Next week.
next year.
Y'all niggas got booted off y'all weekend, bro. That's tough. That's tough.
Crazy.
I get it though. Y'all traveled from the UK and then had to do another show the week after. You don't want that. I understand. I get it.
It's
Let's
a
talk
lot.
about this weekend. Yeah, it is. This week in wrestling history, man. Got a lot of old shit going on, man. Got a lot of legends in the house, man. 1979. I was what 45 years ago? Shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn. 1979. Pat Patterson becomes the first Intercontinental Champion. He quote unquote won a tournament. That's listen, Two things that you ain't gonna find: that tournament and the results of it. And the other thing you're not gonna find is that footage of Wilt dropping that 100. Those two urban legends out here in sports. But shout out to Pat Patterson becoming the first Intercontinental Champion. 1983, Terry Funk retired for the first time. The first time.
Yeah. I don't think Terry ever really retired.
Nah. He was forced to retire. And that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, at like
77.
Eight. Oh my God.
Yeah, he maybe 76 possible.
Hey, if Rick wasn't damn near getting ready to die a couple years ago, he would have did the same thing.
Facts. Shout out to Terry Funk, man. 1988, we had the first ever SummerSlam live from Madison Square Garden. In the main event, you had the Mega Powers defeat the Mega Bucks. The Mega Bucks, that was Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant. Y'all know who the Mega Powers are.
Yep.
Terry and Macho Man. Probably the most notable thing, about this show. The Ultimate Warrior defeated the Honky Tonk Man to end his then record-setting Intercontinental Championship reign of like 400 some days.
Yeah.
Been passed up. I didn't realize Gunther held it for 666 days. That nigga's a devil.
Big facts. It make a whole lot of sense now. I seen they pulled it up on the screen yesterday, and I'm looking at it like, oh, I knew it was 600. Okay. I didn't know that specific number we talking about right now.
Yeah, I was kind of wilding for that.
All the more reason why Sammy shouldn't have won.
Yeah, y'all could have had Sammy win it the night after or Mania or some shit, man. Goddamn.
Right.
That was OD. Get that extra day.
Facts.
Y'all tripping. 1989 SummerSlam Volume 2. In the main event, Terry and Brutus the Barber Beefcake defeat Macho Man Randy Savage and Young Kings Wrestling alumni Zeus, a.k.a. Tiny Lister Jr., a.k.a. Debo. R.I.P. to Debo.
Yes, sir.
1991, also SummerSlam, also involving Randy Savage. Randy Savage got married to Miss Elizabeth. The only normal wrestling wedding ceremony in history. The reception was not normal, but the ceremony was normal.
Yeah, after the fact, they pulled off the hitch somehow.
Yeah, at the reception, Jake the Snake pulled up uninvited with Damien terrorizing motherfuckers.
Didn't
Taker pulled up too.
Didn't Dexter Loomis and Indy go off pretty easy?
Somewhat. He had to threaten motherfuckers though.
I was about to say, like, I know he had to ask. I was like, yeah, y'all motherfuckers say something if you want to.
Like, we listen, if it was starting to go off the rails a little bit, so he had to threaten niggas. So it was almost like this one. It didn't have none of that going on. It was perfect beginning and end. Shout out to them. 2000 SummerSlam, more SummerSlam stuff. 2000 Edge and Christian defeated the Hardys and the Dudleys in the first ever TLC match, and then they ran it back at Mania. Shout out to the TLC match. I thought it was the greatest match in history at one point. It slowly got watered down.
Yeah.
I would say the last TLC match that wasn't watered down was Edge and Cena.
I was about to say that because that was they cooked on that. That was cold.
Once they started taking tag teams out of TLC, it started getting kind of wet.
Yeah.
Because you forget 06 that Edge and Cena was not the first TLC match Edge had that year.
It wasn't.
This man fought Ric Flair on
I was about to say TLC in January.
Like, I think it was like a week after he won the belt too.
It was. It was bugging.
That was nasty. Y'all put Ric Flair. Hold on. Y'all put Ric Flair in the TLC match and a Money in the Bank match in the same year.
Yo, I feel
Y'all
bad
was
for Rick
tripping.
after all of that. Like
And,
he got
and
his
then Rick
ass.
didn't Rick work Mick Foley that year too in like a hardcore match?
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
what was you doing?
They had a two Rick was wilding out this that whole calendar year because they had a
Rick
2 out of
was
3
tripping.
falls at Vengeance, and then they had an I Quit match at SummerSlam with barbed wire out and all that crazy shit.
Yeah, it was I Quit. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah, it was
Rick.
bugging.
And then hold on. This is going back to 2005. We're talking fiscal year at this point. Because he had to joint
Triple
with
H.
Triple H.
The steel cage. And the
Triple H beat the
last
shit
man
out this
standing.
nigga. No, Triple H beat the shit out this nigga on
Yeah.
Raw.
On Homecoming, yeah.
Rick came out 2 weeks later, cut that promo. You know the promo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Slapping himself in the head and shit.
Man, that was the first and only time that this man legitimately scared the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, I was frightened. Cause I was just like, what bruh doing?
Right. Man, like, yeah.
Hold on, 2006, Rick was tripping, bro.
Telling you, man. I ain't that.
Remind me to cut this up.
Yeah, we got to. The amount of times Rick bled from November of 05, or no, October of 05 through to, I guess, September of 06 is ridiculous for a 60-year-old man.
Even after that, you remember when him and Roddy got fucked up by a rated RKO?
Oh,
that was in 06 too.
It was concertos and everything.
Hey, Rick was tripping.
God damn, man. Rick was on.
Hey, that
one,
was crazy.
Man.
That was crazy time. It lightened up a bit in 2007. CM Punk defeated John Morrison to win the ECW title, his first championship in the WWE. And then 2019, Chris Jericho defeats Hangman Page at All Out to win the first ever AEW championship. So that was man, 5 years is not a long enough time.
Back when I still cared about what Chris Jericho did.
Like, I cared about what Jericho was doing. I cared so much about what AEW was doing at that time.
Right.
Damn, what happened to you niggas, bro?
What a difference 5 years will make.
I was tapped into Dynamite every week, dude. I was watching Dynamite and NXT same time every week.
Right. Yeah,
I used to leave class early. I had a class let out 5:30. I would leave class early every Wednesday.
Get the double screens going, man.
Yeah, man. Make sure I was at the crib at 5 to watch both. I had both of them joints on. I've watched maybe 3 episodes of Dynamite since 2022.
That's definitely
since like right before Cody left.
Yeah.
Y'all tripping, dog.
They I think All In was probably the most attention that I've given AEW in at least about 6 months, honestly.
Yeah, shout out to Brian again.
I don't like what I'm hearing rumor wise.
Ain't he facing Jack Perry next week?
Yeah, but then they got something supposedly planned after that.
Oh boy. Is this in your notes?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it in a second. Birthdays. Happy birthdays. Petey Williams, WWE producer Petey Williams. Tough Enough 2 winner Linda Miles, formerly known as Shaniqua. I wonder if she do interviews.
Yeah, what happened to her?
Did that pick up?
Nah.
It didn't? Okay. I realized I did it a couple times before and it did not pick up. So
what happened to that boy?
That's better.
There we go.
Happy birthday to the great Khali, Sergeant Slaughter, Jazz. Shout out to Jazz. Sin Bodhi, Y'all don't know who Simbodi is. He's a trainer out here in Las Vegas, formerly known as Kazarni, back in the WWF in like 97. So shout out to him. Shout out to Jeff Hardy. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to Mickey James. Happy birthday to Ring of Honor Women's Champion Athena. Shit. Athena.
What happened to that boy?
Hey, she don't have a problem.
She don't get on TV.
On Ring of Honor, but
nobody watched that.
Hey, right. She got a.
You mean to tell me she can't have appeared on Dynamite at any point?
Nah.
Unless she don't want to. That's a different story.
I'm sure she don't want to. That's not where black people go for the good kind of attention. And now she got a zombie on her ass. So.
Oh yeah, Abaddon coming.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Right. Very scary.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday this past week to Bam Bam Bigelow, would have turned 63. Sim Snuka and Sammy Callahan. Happy birthday to him. Quick note on Bam Bam Bigelow. I forgot he was in Major Pain. I was watching Major Pain not that long ago. I see Bam Bam Bigelow. He was like being Bam Bam Bigelow. If y'all ain't seen Major Pain, he was being Bam Bam Bigelow. He was being a tough guy. But Major Pain, man.
He got his ass cooked.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Hey, you didn't go down like that, huh? He got cooked.
Bam Bam Bigelow got cooked by Major Pain.
Man.
Badly.
Yeah. That was during the time like wrestlers just had little sprinkled cameos.
Yeah.
And just random movies everywhere. It was funny.
That was dope. Shout out to that, man. That's all I got, man. Happy birthday to all them people. Royal Address of Rumors. Let me get two out the way real quick, and then I'll let you do your thing, man. First thing I got, Netflix announces on September 25th, they are releasing a six-part docuseries titled Mr. McMahon. Wonder who that's about. Directed by right. Not Declan, for sure. Directed by Chris Smith of Tiger King, who's the Tiger King director. EP by Chris Smith and Bill Simmons of former ESPN fame. This docuseries will cover Vince McMahon's transformation of WWE from a small regional business into a global entertainment powerhouse and the sexual misconduct allegations that led to his eventual two-time resignation. We got over 200 hours of interviews with Vince prior to the resignation, as well as family members, associates, famous names in wrestling, as well as the journalists who uncovered those allegations. We back, Netflix. We back.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
been waiting for a reason to get it back.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do it.
It's going to have the timeline looking terrible for about 2 weeks.
It was. Like, I'm thinking that they was just going to pull the plug at some point. So when they announced this, I'm like, oh, shit. They must have something worth popping off here.
Yeah, this is like right before Bad Blood, too. So they're going to have to put on a hell of a Bad Blood to get people to stop talking about this if it's bad. It's going to be interesting.
We're gonna get to that topic.
Oh, yeah. 6 hours. I'll be tapped in.
I'm going to say I'm here for that.
I don't even know if it's 6 hours. It might be 6 90-minute episodes.
I'm going to say it'll probably be anywhere between like 45 minutes to an hour an episode, most likely.
I'm tapped in. On launch.
Hell yeah.
12 a.m. I'm gonna take a nap that night too. I'm gonna take a nap right before so I can just stay up and watch like a few hours and not feel bad about it. Other thing I got, Victoria. Shout out to Victoria, man. She announced on Twitter that she has recently signed a Legends deal with the WWE for licensing, plus some potential appearances. And now the agenda gets stronger than ever. Victoria for Hall of Fame. There's no reason to not do it now. She under a Legends deal. So I better be seeing Victoria. I might get a ticket to the Hall of Fame if she's announced.
Hey, listen, it's on the agenda.
I've been pushing for this for years, bro.
We done put enough of this in the ether. You know what I'm saying? Out in the atmosphere. We got Mania in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? What's one more thing at this point?
Facts, man. With that being said, I want to see Ken Shamrock get inducted into the Hall of Fame in WrestleMania Vegas weekend as well.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard, WrestleMania is in Las Vegas next year. I feel the need to remind everybody every week.
Allegiant Stadium.
Yeah. Ken Shamrock. It's only appropriate. My man lives in Reno, so it's only a few hours away. You just hop on the road, hop on the 15, come on down, attend Mania, drive on back Monday morning, get back home and tend to whatever pets and family members he might have. I don't know his life. It's easy weekend for him. Who else you want to see in the Hall of Fame, man?
I mean, at some point we got to finish the Batista thing. Like,
facts.
Like,
Batista needs to be the headline.
All up. Right.
I need Batista the headline this year.
Yeah, man.
I want to see that new Batista movie that's coming out too.
Right.
That look fire.
Drew Mack got a part in this movie.
Oh yeah, more on that. I need Jazz in that joint too.
Jazz in the Hall of Fame? Damn.
No. Lex Luger is not in the Hall of Fame either.
Hey, listen, I don't know how much time we got left, and
Facts.
Every time I see him, it looks like something else is going wrong. Like, can we not pull a Macho Man and do the right thing while he's still here?
Yeah, he need to get his flowers while he can smell them still.
Yeah.
Put Sid in that joint.
Oh yeah. Most
Elizabeth not near.
That's crazy to me.
That's wild as hell. Cyndi Lauper not near neither.
The first Mania?
Right.
Y'all motherfuckers got Trump in there. Like, come on now.
It's like, listen, I was thinking about this earlier too. Like, I understand Trump being in there. So I'm not one of them people to be like, why Trump in there? Like, this man was part of some major moments.
No, it's not even in a bad, like, because I was watching the True Story of Mania, and they was going through like everyone and all the detailed stuff like that. And like, he was a big part of them getting the Mania in Atlantic City and in Vegas, something like that. So like, I get him being in there, but it's like Cyndi helped. Well, she was a part of that, the rock and wrestling generation where it like got integrated into the mainstream. Like, she damn sure should be in there if the rest of these motherfuckers in the celebrity wing is in.
Facts. I agree. We need her in there too. There's mad motherfuckers that need to be in there. And whenever y'all ready, we can get Bray in there too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that can happen any year, honestly.
Yeah. That's whenever y'all ready. Like, I listen. When they said the reason they didn't put him in this past year, I understood. It's like we want to celebrate the family while they still mourning. So whenever they ready,
all right,
we ready.
Yeah, man.
What you got on the rumors?
I'm just gonna get this one out the way. We talked about the NFL season coming back, and this is relevant to wrestling because one of former NXT Monday Night Raw, whatever brand he was on, Olympic gold medalist Gable Steveson was cut by the Buffalo Bills. So
tough break, nigga.
Right. Another one bites the dust for your boy.
He want to be Brock so bad, bro.
This is the thing. Like, you got to be good at one thing first. Like, Brock came in and killed shit in wrestling before he said, "Hey, look, I'm still young. I'm only 25. I want to go try something else." You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker got drafted and didn't even have an actual match on TV.
Not on Raw or SmackDown.
Right. And then tried to
match on NXT.
Yeah. It was like dark matches and shit.
It's like he's just checking off boxes. Like, he just like, I want to do this, and that. Which is like, he's earned that right as an Olympic gold medalist. Like, D1 athlete. You've earned that right to do what you want to do. They're like, dang, like, can we at least like stick around a little bit, like,
I'm
and do
saying,
something?
like pull one thing off at least.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what. To this day, we gotta find out somebody that can talk to us about what actually happened in WWE that didn't shake out. But we all knew it wasn't gonna work in the NFL, at least not at that position. I think he's trying to be D line,
man,
and
a defensive tackle at 5'11", bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like, he's barely taller than me trying to play on the D line. Like, no, sir, it ain't gonna
Most
happen.
D linemen is like 6'3", 6'4". You might have some niggas that's like 6'7".
Yeah, yeah, he was not built for that.
This
That's
man
crazy.
playing this man cornerback height, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Like,
Like, he don't want to smoke with them big boys up front. He'll get beat the fuck up.
yeah.
So that rumor I heard over in the almost exclusively whites. So Brian is scheduled to face Jack Perry next week at All Out. But after that, they have Dynamite Grand Slam on the 25th, and he is going to defend against whoever wins defends against Darby Allin. So the rumor is that people are strongly considering Darby Allin winning that championship, particularly if Brian retains.
Pray to God you don't drop that shit.
Yes. Hey, that'll be the death knell if I ever seen it. I do not want no parts of that. I really don't. Keep that shit away from me.
Oh
Please
man,
and thank
Shaq,
you.
we don't want to see this.
Yeah, man. That's a bad beat. You can miss me with that.
Don't
So
do
the
it,
new
bloodbath.
yeah, please don't. So the new commentary teams now just Joe Tessitore is in there. Pat is off to do college game day. So he's going to be out for a little while. So the lineup, so as of right now, when SmackDown goes to USA, what they're going to do is they're going to have Michael Cole and Corey Graves on commentary over there. Wade Barrett and Tessitore are going to be on Raw in the interim. Then when Pat gets done with college game day and comes back, him and Cole are going to go back to Raw, and Tessitore and Wade Barrett are going to be on SmackDown. And I guess probably
For
Corey will
Corey
be
them.
there too. So I guess he'll be on there with them too. But yeah, they doing some musical chairs while Pat is away, basically.
Hey man, listen. I love Pat, bro. I want to
Yeah, he a
preface
real
this
one.
right now. I love Pat. That's my guy. But I think I loved Pat when Vince McMahon was in his ear. A whole hell of a lot more than I love Pat with some freedom.
It was definitely different.
It was more tolerable. He reeled him in a
Yeah,
lot. Like
like
Pat left to his own devices, like, yeah. You be wanting to tell that boy shut the fuck up sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Love him to death.
this having fun, and then there's some other shit
Yeah.
that you got.
Love you, Pat.
And he just do whatever he want to do. I mean, I get it. When you a
Yeah, that's
commodity in
gangster.
this day and age on TV, I can't be mad at you.
Hey, he told them boys at ESPN and Disney, hey, you let me say fuck on my show or you ain't gonna have no show.
Hey, listen,
That's gangster as hell.
that is some sway. That is some sway, and it ain't the last it ain't the last bit of gangster shit that I got in this this segment right here.
What gangster shit you got, bro?
Real quick before I get to that,
All right.
I was gonna skip this, but I don't know if I told you about it. Mick Foley was talking about what his retirement match would have been, and he said he wanted to do something with MJF. And he said he
Pray
had
to
like
God you don't drop that shit.
He said he had lined up like he had 6 weeks of TV that he was like lining up to make this shit happen. Like Mick, I love
It's
you to
over,
death.
bro.
Probably really the nicest dude I met in wrestling thus far.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's over though,
but
bro.
yeah, it's time to wrap it up. And MJF can work his ass off, but even he is not going to make that work. I'm trying to tell you right now. All right, so that gangster shit I was telling you about. So, Glock Anderson was doing the interview. He was on his podcast actually talking about a lot. Like, first off, Sid passing away. Obviously, him and Sid had some history from back in the day. A lot of shit involving some scissors. If you know, you know. But then he also talked about his appearance in WWE back at SummerSlam when he showed up on talking to Cody. And so obviously the talk got to being, is he going to be back? Is he getting the deal again? This motherfucker said he got asked if he would ever sign another WWE contract. I'm quoting him here. He said, "How much is it going to be for? Never say never. You get some substantial zeros on my shit and we'll talk."
You know what I do? I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete.
Talk.
Yeah, that boy said, "Cut my check right."
He
I
said,
ain't mad
"Cut the
at
check,
you at
Nick."
all. That's what I'm saying. I ain't mad at you at all. Get your money, Glock.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
Hey, that's hard. That's gangster.
It is for real.
What
I
else you
seen the
got?
quote. I'm like, I gotta put it on here. We was talking about Paul London earlier. He got a job working at MLW as a producer.
Nice.
That's pretty dope. He's already been around to Ring of Honor, PWG, Lucha, Impact. So he done made his way around. But yeah, he's producing over there. That should be some good shit.
Telling them boys how to work. I seen
Yes,
a
sir.
soundbite from an interview. He said like all these folks they just choreograph everything. Like they don't really put no thought into just like he came up with that era where everybody was calling in the ring. So like I feel him. I think when a lot of old school wrestlers are all saying the same thing, people should start changing shit up.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, they
Keep
can't.
it
They got too
fresh.
much ego to do that. So it is what it is.
Hey, you talking to him. You talking to him. So we had a rumor that was going around that the PC was going to up and move to Vegas, and then Fightful came out and said, "Hey, we don't have any type of
Rightful.
sources. Yeah, we don't have any sources that can verify the truth of any plan to Vegas." And of
Yeah,
course,
they
anytime.
say what? They don't have any sources.
Hey, that's an admission. I just want to say that.
Facts.
But yeah, anytime something Vegas related comes up, motherfuckers got to ask Dana White. And Dana was like, "Hey, listen, that ain't none of my business. You talking about something WWE. What WWE does is WWE business. I
Right.
don't know nothing about a move to Vegas for them. So don't ask me about it, basically. Like, let you want to ask WWE, ask them. I don't know nothing about no moves. So I don't see a reason that they would do that anyway. It's enough going on out there in Vegas as it is, and y'all have a perfectly nice home down there in Orlando. So
Y'all
it ain't
can
broke.
still come. I can still bring the PC here if you want to though. Like, I
They
wouldn't be
could
opposed.
add one. They could just do another one
Yeah,
up
we
there.
have a West Coast PC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me a reason to update my LinkedIn.
Like, hey, do that. And my last thing. This is I don't mean to end on a negative note here, but we all know Miss Nikki Bella found her Prince Charming on the show. I can't say this dude's last name, but Artem. They got married and had
I
a
ain't even
baby.
try.
Yeah,
Try, bro.
Yeah, I'm not taking no stabs at that. But yeah, my guy got arrested Thursday morning on a felony domestic violence charge. Uh,
Called the
I'm gonna
police
say,
on itself.
yeah, I'm gonna say this right here. There's no details, specifics of it. Uh, Nikki posted something on her Instagram that she was in Napa on Wednesday. That's where he got arrested. I don't know what the situation is, what went down. We do not approve of any type of DV around here.
Nah.
Put your hands on women. And also to the people on the discourse, and I've seen it and it's disgusting to me. I don't care what your feelings is about Nikki. She don't deserve that shit.
Nah.
At all. That's nasty work. So I don't want to
I'm
see
glad
none
I ain't
of
seen
that.
nothing. I ain't seen nothing.
Yeah.
Look, I follow
But
the right people. I don't be seeing shit.
Yeah,
I gotta come across it like I done took a wrong turn or something.
facts.
It don't never come across my way. I love it.
Yeah, just the way some people be talking, it's like, yeah, listen, I don't care what the opinions is. Like that shit shouldn't be happening anywhere. Like, but nah. Anyway, that's all I got.
I got a couple more things. This two more things, man. JBL, man, he on a world tour.
Okay.
Shout out to
I did
him,
see.
man.
I did see.
We talked about he recently made appearances in AAA at I think it was at Triple Mania, and then he did a
Yep.
GCW appearance. Hit a clothesline from hell on Effie.
Yeah.
That would have went over well in 2004. But he also he also made appearances this weekend at OVW, and he made an appearance at TNA's Emergence PLE this weekend as well. My man's he keep pulling up in that Johnny Cash trench coat and them Brett Favre jeans.
That's what I'm saying.
Doing nothing.
Just out here just completing random side quests. Like,
yeah,
what's going on?
Hey, listen, this leads me to my next question. Is JBL broke?
He might be. Shit. Like,
sorry, I get these fees, man. You had a bad quarter in the market or something? You crypto going wrong?
He must have been like I've never seen, not even just outside the company. I've never seen JBL work this many dates, like and have this many appearances. Like
you racking up the miles like it's the 90s again, boy.
That's what I'm saying. He on the road, like every promotion under the sun at this point.
Granted, TNA was in Louisville. And then OVW, of course, is in Louisville. So, like, he didn't really have to go that far for them shows. Yeah. You still had to pull up to Louisville. You went down to Mexico. They let you in Mexico, JBL?
That's what I want to know, too. I definitely had that question. Like, hey, listen, did you smooth things over with them before you made the appearance down there? Because I wouldn't have thought.
I understand if you weren't allowed to be at Bash in Berlin. I get that. you know.
Yeah, facts.
But that you doing all these indie dates. Hey, JBL like 60 something, bro.
They're like, do they still got him under contract? They can't. He's been everywhere in this song.
I mean, under a Legends deal, then like, yeah, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, he's still under a Legends deal.
Oh, okay. Well, So he can't be broke.
I was about to say, man, you need some money.
I was gonna say, you know what? If I see him in the almost exclusives, then I know he broke. Yeah. But no, right now, like I said, he's just doing some side quests right now. I think he's all right.
Hey, let me find out JBL invested some bad money in DJT.
Stop playing.
Hey, if y'all don't know what DJT is, look it up.
Oh, quit playing.
Hey, then my last thing, man. Carry Cross on Twitter, just out of the blue, pitched the return of the ECW championship. They should say they should run an Extreme Wrestling Championship tournament. Defended under no rules, no DQ, pinfall, submission, knockout only. He actually ran a couple shows out here before he got signed. similar rules in like every match. Like every match, there was like no pinfalls allowed. It was just submission and knockout. No rope breaks, nothing. It was a fun show. It was actually my first show I went to out here. So,
yeah, I got you.
I agree. I've always loved ECW. I think we could probably bring something like that back.
I mean, I don't know.
Just have niggas just be cooking.
I gotta think it would be different, given the current regime. Like Vince just took it from what it was and turned it into, just the third brand, like Raw and SmackDown Light, basically. That's what it became.
Yeah. That was Velocity Jr.
I'll say this. I will give it to them with this one caveat. It has to be run creatively
by Paul Heyman.
100% top to bottom by Paul Heyman. If you do that, like not like back in the day where they put all the handcuffs on him about his his content, shit like that. No, let him do shit the way he sees fit, and you got it. I'll be down with
ECW title exclusive to Monday Night Raw, so that you have no reason to not do what you want to do because you're on Netflix.
Hey, okay, I'm in for that.
Hey,
they could do. Listen, if they still doing 3 hours, they could do what they used to do with the cruiserweights and give them a block or something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in for that.
Hey, it writes itself.
It do.
It writes itself, man. That's all we got on the rumors.
Yeah, we good.
Hey, man, let's talk about what we watched this past week. And there's No Mercy, So I opened up Peacock and I seen the No Mercy pop up. And it was actually the 2007 poster. So I said, yo, I remember actually ordering this show. Cause like context for y'all that don't remember what happened, right? So No Mercy 2007, leading into this, John Cena and Randy Orton was feuding. John Cena had been champion for a year at that point. I think they had the match at SummerSlam. They had a match at Unforgiven. Randy Orton, unsuccessful in both of those.
Yep.
So we got a last man standing scheduled for No Mercy. But this is another reason why I don't fuck with King Kennedy. This man hurt John Cena a week before that match. Torn pec ends John Cena's 13-month reign 1 week before the show. They had that last man standing. So instead, they just gave Randy Orton the belt. Like in storyline, it was Randy Orton who hurt John Cena because like he did RKO through the table like the week before, and that's what they said injured John Cena. We know that,
right?
It is what it is. They awarded Randy Orton the belt at the top of the show, and they said he was still going to compete because he was scheduled to compete. So Triple H comes out there, and he's just trying to like gaslight Vince and Randy to give him the first dibs at the belt for that night. Shit. Successfully gaslights him, beats Randy Orton with the Swisher Sweet, aka roll up. Real quick match to start the show. It was hot. But Triple H, and pretty much the moral of this story, the moral of this pay-per-view, Triple H fucked around and found out the hard way. Because Triple H had a match scheduled this night, and he was going begging for another match. Eyes wasn't on what he needed to be on with his priorities. Priorities was not straight. So Vince was like, you got that nice little belt there, huh?
Guess what?
You forgot you had a match already tonight, huh? That match is going to be for that belt. You're going to face Umaga for that WWF championship. He's a WWE championship, Face Umaga. And honestly, he got his ass cooked by Umaga. Like he still retained the belt. He got cooked. Yeah.
It was this was when Umaga was still on the monster shit.
Yeah. This was shortly after he like lost to Santino and shit. So like he done lost to Bobby Lashley and he lost to Santino the month afterwards and shit. So like he on a mission for sure.
Yeah, he was hot.
So Triple H out here, he getting treatment and stuff. Like he hit him with a few Samoan bulldozers, couple spikes here and there. Like I think Umaga jumped him after the match, if I remember correctly, too.
Oh,
Like, he got his leg back.
Wasn't playing.
So later on in the night, he getting treatment and shit. Here come Vince again. He's like, well, good job. You beat Umaga.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to let you know right now. Randy Orton is invoking his rematch privilege tonight. And a last man standing. So we still getting the last man standing match after all.
About to say, it was advertised for the show. So
yeah.
Got to get the
people. Card was not subject to change. Yeah, they say, y'all, you guys paid your money. God damn it, you're getting the last man standing. But Randy Orton beats Triple H. Triple H fought 3 matches. All the matches was at least 15 minutes long.
Yeah, man.
Got his ass cooked by Umaga. And then got cooked in the last man standing. Randy Orton won the belt twice in 3 hours. Shout out to Randy Orton for that. That was a fun time. I remember watching that show live. I was just like, we need to order this show.
It's a damn good show, man.
It was fire. I mean, the rest of the show was kind of Like, we had a Punjabi prison match.
Yeah, we don't care about that.
Yeah. We had it was a pizza eating competition with Matt Hardy and MVP.
We didn't care about that either.
Yeah, Matt Hardy threw
the
up all
story
over
with MVP. Yeah, no, the story with MVP and Matt Hardy was great, but little shit like this was just. I mean, look, MVP was injured, stuff like that. We had to make it work as it went along, but yeah, I didn't care for this.
Didn't they have something with Evander Holyfield knocked out MVP?
Yeah, they did no. They did Matt Hardy was fighting. And MVP called up Holyfield and said, "Hey, I can't box, so I got Holyfield. He can get in there with you."
Okay.
Matt got his ass cooked.
Damn. I remember Holyfield knocked somebody up.
Yeah, man. It was a rough night.
I'm surprised Vince never did Holyfield and Tyson on his TV before.
I'm sure he wanted to.
He probably called up Holyfield. Holyfield was like, I don't want to do that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
Not with him. Motherfucker bit my ear off.
I was gonna say this motherfucker bit me in a boxing ring. What you think he gonna do in the wrestling?
Right. Bring you on. We got somebody else right before WrestleMania. No Tyson. Okay, I do that. Shout out to him. What you watched this past week?
I watched 2 things that WWE needs to bring back expeditiously: Armageddon and 3 Stages of Hell. Talking about 02.
Yeah.
I don't know why we don't bring this back. It's about that time. I know, it's not 2 out of 3 falls. Okay, I know the concept is 2 out of 3 falls, and we saw Braun and Sammy having 2 out of 3 falls. Now I'm talking about 3 Stages of Hell. That needs to come back. We had a street fight, we had a steel cage match, and we had a ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
All 3 was cooking because obviously, just Triple H, Shawn Michaels, you put them together, they ain't gonna put on no bad TV. You know what I'm saying? This was for Big Gold too. They was on point with it. But this Armageddon in general, Armageddon cooked from 02 to I'd say to 08. 09 wasn't all that before it was done. But yeah, that
09.
Yeah, exactly. There was nothing much there, but in 2000 you had the 6-man Hell in a Cell. That's the main thing to talk about there. But 02 to 08 was prime years. They was killing it. You had Evolution went on the go.
Fire.
Yeah, man. Batista, John Cena. Yo, that is the on that pay-per-view, that's the match I watched the most. Because they said, fuck it. We just
poor Joey Mercury, bro.
Turn this up. Man. Dog, that was
tough.
Busted his whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you had, Edge sneaking out with the world title in a triple threat. You know what I'm saying? You had Jeff winning his first one 08, like, bro, Randy and Taker is my favorite rivalry of
05.
2005. It was this.
Hey, you about to
kiss.
go make me go on a unforgiven Armageddon marathon, man.
It was dope, man. It was dope.
I
Like
might
I
need to
was
do
like, you was just talking about this. I was like nudging, begging my parents, like, yo, can we order Armageddon 05? Because I wanted to see. I had been watching that rivalry from start to finish. I'm like, this is it. This is the end right here. I gotta watch this shit. They wasn't having it.
Damn. Nah, Armageddon 02, I think it was the first show that I was unhappy when it was over with. Because my GOAT lost. He lost the belt. He had just won it at Survivor Series a month before.
Yeah.
I was hot. I was hot. I think that was like the 4th or 5th pay-per-view we had that year. Niggas kind of had money back then, low key. Pay-per-view was $25 back then, bro. Like,
yeah, it was light, bro.
I think WrestleMania it costs $100 now.
I think by the time we got to 05, it was like what, 49?
Yeah, I think there was about 50 at that time.
Yeah, like it was light. It was
And they
light
stayed 50
time.
for a minute. And the WrestleManias was 60. And I want to say like when they went HD, it went up a whole like $15.
Right.
Y'all was tripping. I got something to say about y'all motherfuckers in a bit.
Indeed, man. Indeed.
Because we watched Bash in Berlin.
Yes, sir.
And first PLE in Germany. First televised show they had in Germany in 27 years. They ran a Raw 27 years ago in Germany. Ain't been back for TV since. Hey, I bet you they won't run in the African nation.
Nah, they go ahead.
Not South Africa, but a black one. A black African nation. I bet you won't run a show in Nigeria. All them Nigerians on the roster. Omos.
They won't do
Oba. Even Idris and Nofi. Go run the show in Nigeria. Apollo Crews. You got the Nigerians for it, bro.
That's facts. Yeah,
you got
the
black
people
do that.
for it. They ain't gonna do that.
Hey, somebody made a bet with Cody Rhodes back in like 2017 that he couldn't sell out an arena without WWE. He did that shit. And now he's indirectly responsible for a lot of the terrible discourse that we have to suffer through. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, but the point is somebody bet Cody Rhodes that he couldn't do something and he did it. I bet WWE cannot do a show, a PLE in an African nation such as Nigeria or somewhere just major. Nigeria, the best place. Do a show in Nigeria and we can talk WWE. Not South Africa. That's too easy.
Somebody tag Cody.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm with that. But speaking of Cody, Cody Rhodes defends I call it the I disputed WWE championship because I dispute that reign versus Kevin Owens. And he beats Kevin Owens. And man, Kevin Owens being a pussy this whole match.
Bruh.
Being a little bitch.
I've never been more disappointed. Honestly.
Kevin Owens, if you brought up Cody's injury to his face, a supposed injury. If you was going to bring up this injury and then not do nothing, what was the point of bringing it up? He was being a pussy. It's a championship match. What happened to the prize fighter? What happened to the motherfucker that do everything for his family? Oh, you got them 2 WrestleMania main event checks. And now you two is good, huh? You just, we good now. I don't need to do all that bullshit now. I got my kids, my son growing up. He in high school. He about to graduate in a couple years. I want to be a good example. Fuck all that.
Man, I don't care.
What happened to fight Owens fight? What happened to that nigga? Where's you at, dog?
Man. Like I'm keeping it a buck. I really don't give a fuck. Like I've been saying this and I meant it since 2-3 weeks ago when we talked about it. The Kevin Owens I know don't give a fuck about none of the sentimental shit. And this Kevin has gone soft.
I'm your friend. Fuck out of here. Nigga, this is work.
Like, I am not here for this soft version. This fucking Charmin Owens. I'm not here for it.
Bro.
That was pathetic.
You know who was friends? They're not even that they was friends. They were brothers. Kobe Bryant and Pau Gasol.
Oh
they
my
were
God.
Brothers.
Kobe terrorized that man. Out of love, but
Pau Gasol is the de facto uncle to Kobe Bryant's daughters.
Yeah.
He has stepped in to be a father figure for his daughters.
Yep.
That's how close they were.
Yes, sir.
Kobe Bryant laid Pau Gasol ass out in the gold medal game in the Olympics.
Listen.
Because it was a bigger picture that he saw.
Exactly.
He said, this competition, nigga. I don't care how close I am with you. I don't care that we're teammates. I don't care that we're close. I don't care that we went to war together. We're not going to war together right now. We're on the opposite side.
Exactly, man. That's how it goes.
That's that Canadian shit, bro.
Like you gotta,
soft niggas,
bro. You gotta understand.
Love y'all.
And Powell understood. So
facts.
I don't know what's going on here. Like you said, it might be a Canada thing. Like y'all just
it gotta be.
Y'all
you nice still feeling the Drake shit from earlier this year, Kevin Owens, or what?
Oof. I hope not.
Damn. Shout out to Kevin Owens though. Cause he did like snap out of it for a little bit. It just wasn't enough. It was too little too late. So we're gonna see
it was multiple times. Like he could have hit that powerbomb on the apron.
Yeah.
He was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, what's wrong with you?
Hesitated to attack the knee until it was too late.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. This is edition number 5 of Peacock era European crowds being annoying. Because they was annoying as hell. They chilled out for after this match though. I'll give them that. Until Gunther showed up, which was like I knew that was gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
They was saving all their energy for Gunther. That's what it was. I ain't mad. Probably. I ain't mad. But yeah, shout out to them. I was serious about that Cody jacket too. Hey. If y'all buy me that jacket, I will wear that motherfucker.
Honestly, I would too. I was shocked that it don't cost as much.
Like, $400 something.
Yeah, like it look authentic too. Like
right.
Shit. If I got some extra change, I might do some shit like that.
If y'all want, listen, friends of Young Kings Wrestling, if y'all want to buy me that jacket and pitch in for a gift, I'm on my birthday in 2 weeks, or y'all can get it for Christmas, either or. I was saying my birthday would be a lot sooner. It might sell out. I'll wear it. I'll pull up at Wale Mania. I said neck tat and everything too. I'm serious.
Hey,
either that or the Joe Hendry.
I've gone numb to the neck tat promises around these circles that we have here.
I will do it. I'll do it. Right hand up. I'll do that shit. I know some people won't do it and they chicken out for whatever reason. No names.
Nah, but
I ain't saying no names.
But honestly, after this man did a whole Seth Rollins cosplay in the summertime wearing the suit,
boy, I tell you, I was in that motherfucker musty.
Woo! Yeah,
I was musty in that bitch, boy.
I can't. I
was like, I can't talk about musty wrestling fans no more. I put deodorant on and I was still musty.
Yeah, man. Yeah, after you do that, it's like, hey, I ain't putting nothing past you now.
Yeah, I do that shit, bro. Because I wasn't gonna tell y'all. I ain't telling nobody one of my fits for Mania. I'm not telling. This might be my Wale Mania fit. I'll tell you off air. I ain't telling nobody else. Remind me to tell you afterwards in case I forget.
All right. Cool.
But as far as this match, let's wrap this one up real quick. Listen, Solo, he laid another claim to getting a rematch. And Kevin Owens, he conflicted. So he might want to, spin the block. There's somebody else that was on this show. We'll talk about that in a bit. He gonna probably want a piece, Cody Rhodes as well.
True.
And then Roman out there too, lurking. So like,
it's
scary hours for the American Nightmare, baby.
It's gonna happen.
Happening soon. Next up, SWV, aka Team Cocoa Butter. They win back the tag championships. It feels so good. Defeating Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think they would win it back. I thought we was gonna get a turn, which I am deathly afraid of Jade or Bianca turning on each other.
Well, here's the thing. As much as, happy to see them win, what's the end game here?
Yeah,
because nobody's beating them straight. This is the problem. Nobody's beating them straight up as a unit. It has to be some kind of fluke finish, or like the triple threat scenario where they don't even get pinned. Like, so what's the end game with them? Like, they're just gonna just be running through a division and beat everybody up like that. That's happened too often in the women's division, where somebody just too OP and they just knocking people off left and right, and there's no resolution to it. So it's like, unless there is a turn somewhere, what else are we really meant to do with this tag team?
I got an idea.
I love the two of them, but it's just, I need for this to go somewhere.
Yeah, I got an idea. Which is just something to throw out there. If Jade or Bianca gonna turn on each other, I think it would make more sense that Jade would be the one to turn heel. Yeah. Even though I've been saying like Bianca could maybe use a go back being heel again. But or we can have Bianca do it. Either or. You remember Cody Rhodes and Hardcore Holly was the tag champs?
Yeah.
But then like they lost the titles, but Cody Rhodes was still the champion somehow.
Mm-hmm. That was some of the smartest booking I ever seen.
We haven't seen that since.
Mm-hmm.
Not in WWE, at least. Y'all can do it right here. And instead, Metaphor. Put the titles on Metaphor.
He's not gonna let go of this prophecy he got with Jakara and Lash. Yeah. Going up against them too, man.
It don't even gotta be Jakara. I'm not the biggest fan of Jakara in ring. So we had the two powerhouses. We could have Bianca join up with Lash and be like, it's somebody that's actually gonna listen. Maybe like they just have some issues here and there, and like all of a sudden Jade kind of not listening to what Bianca, the veteran, is telling her, and Bianca go get her somebody else that's younger who's more coachable. You know what I mean? That's a way to do it. I'm just threw some bullshit at the wall. I don't know if it's gonna stick.
Hey, they listening, so we gonna see.
Yeah, get at us, man. But yeah. I think this was actually one of the best matches since the titles got introduced, though. Like I was like really engaged like the whole entire time.
Yeah, it was one of the better ones.
I mean, like was it Boston Hug versus like Charlotte Asuka? Was that the thing? Everything from that era is a blur to me, so like I'm sorry if I don't remember exactly how it went.
I know Charlotte and Asuka had a run.
I think that was versus Nia and Shayna, though.
Yeah, there we go.
Never mind. Disregard. Let's continue. Next up, this is a CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in a strap match. Should have been a get the strap match because there's been smoke all year long between these two niggas. Why are we doing submissions in a strap match?
I was confused, but at the same time, it's kind of like when they do that type of shit in the last man standing match. It's like you're just kind of wearing on them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like John did that with Umaga. He had the STF and he used the ropes and was choking this motherfucker out. Like
Yeah.
it's just doing some damage. But yeah, this honestly was a little bit better than I was expecting. They really kind of just
I tell
dug
you,
into
crock
this
pot,
shit.
man. It was better in the
Yeah.
last match, and the next match gonna be even better.
Oh hell yeah! Listen. We know what time it is. I'm amping up my Hell in a Cell watches because I know what's coming. I know what
I
time
might
we
have to
get
watch
to.
all 45 of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. I know.
It's been about 45 of them bitches.
It really has. Big facts.
That's
I was watching
crazy.
some of those too. But yeah, that's what we get into. It's crazy to me that this man took his bracelet back and kissed it, knowing where it came from.
Yeah, that was nasty as hell, bro. I was just like, bro, you ain't gonna get some Lysol on that mug?
Like you're not thinking straight, bro. You making too many emotional decisions, and it's starting to get disturbing right now.
Yeah,
Gotta
bro,
chill
you
out,
46. Calm down.
Gotta chill out. Your immune system ain't the way it used
It's
to be.
not.
You might want to chill
It
out.
can't be. Especially a straight edge motherfucker. I know you don't take no medicine.
Right.
Get it together, dog.
You got to be more careful, Philip. You got to be more careful.
Yeah, getting your ass kicked in a match that's sponsored by your debut movie role is crazy.
Facts, man. Yeah, it's got to be something crazy.
I'm about to be tapped into that. When that come out? Did it come out already?
I want to say it's this month.
Let's see. It's Googleable.
It is.
What was it called? Killer Game? Killer's Game.
Killer's Game, yeah.
With Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
And
I think it's
Terry Crews is in this joint too.
Oh, okay.
Drew McIntyre is in this joint. Of course, he playing a dude named Rory. That's so stereotypical. That's like niggas calling me Tyrone in a movie, bro. It's a stereotypical ass name. No, I come out on the 13th, so I'll hold off a couple weeks. That look fire. A little bit I've seen of it. I don't watch movie trailers, so I don't want to see too much.
Yeah, man. I've said this for years. They give too much away in them shit. So I try not to.
Movie trailer be 3 minutes. It doesn't show the whole movie in 3 minutes.
Yeah, ever since they did that with Batman versus Superman, I just like.
Yeah, that was OD.
They pissed me off with that. It already wasn't going to be good anyway. But then you make it
like
worse
Batman
by
versus Superman.
I didn't enjoy it. It was too much. It's too much in one movie.
Except that Martha shit. That shit was whack.
Listen.
I enjoyed most of the movie, but the Martha shit, even I was all right.
If I wasn't already pissed off, that had me so close to walking out the door. It really did.
Hey, it is what it is. Next up, we get somebody. I have no idea who this guy was, but he announced the attendance 13,149. That don't seem like a lot, but yeah, for PLE in Germany, it's a lot. Yeah, 13,000, the highest grossing arena show in WWE history. In other words, our tickets expensive as fuck, bruh. That's what that means. It's the highest grossing arena show with 13,000 people.
Man,
them tickets was whacking. Yeah, man. I might have to.
Tickets gonna be scary.
I might have to take out a mortgage.
Woo! Listen.
I deal with it after the experience is over.
Listen, I'm clearing the deck. I'm clearing up some credit cards, and I'm getting ready.
It's about that time. Next up, we got the Terra Twins defeated Judgment Day, aka the Buddha Lovers. Shout out to all four of them getting the crowd back into it because Drew and Punk was hype. So it took them a while to really get the crowd back into it, but yeah, the crowd was hyped for this one, which leads me to my other plea. Bring back Mixed Match Challenge, please.
Yes.
I need that. Like the
So we
last
had,
few mixed tag team matches y'all had on pay-per-view, PLE, fire. Like Edge and Beth versus Miz and Maurice, crazy.
yeah, like the Mixed Match Challenge had that interactive, like, aspect to it, and it was fun.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout
why
out to Terra
not?
Twins. Do
Yeah,
nothing.
man. This honestly, before Gunther and Randy, this was the match that I was enjoying the most, honestly, because they like
Yeah,
this shit
they did their
just
thing.
it kicked up after a while. Like
It was
I
fun.
I used to, I was giving Dom some flack a while back, but man, that boy working his ass
He
off.
cold.
I give it to him. I give it to him. Yes,
He colder than a lot of y'all favorite wrestlers.
indeed.
I
We're gonna
mean
have a
that.
conversation. We're gonna have a conversation
We for sure can't.
in the days to come. He really is.
Facts.
Oh,
It
but and he said something after on the post show that I've been saying for weeks already. That like some guys after they lose the title, they either cool off or they get hotter. And I had been saying like Priest ever since he won the title was just heating up more and more, and even after losing the title, it's just bubbling. This is like we said, the crock pot cooking, and this is getting better. So like this was good. This was solid. Like he gonna be back in the mix, I think, sooner than later.
Yeah, he's been putting in work. He deserves it for sure. Like he's
Yep.
been really putting in work for real.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my man. And in the main event, the world heavyweight champion Gunther defeats Randy Orton, a rematch from King of the Ring.
This is the rematch.
Yeah, boy, the rematch.
Gunther choked that nigga out to make sure there was no question about who won this time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to finish this match, so I'm still watching it.
I had to rewatch.
I had some other priorities that started up when this match came on. Go Big Red, but yeah,
like I had to watch it back this morning.
It was in the
'cause,
background
like,
though.
yeah, because like I tried to when I got home after work, I tried to watch it, and I had ate. I hadn't had a drink, and next thing you know, I was midway through the match.
Yeah.
It was over, so I had to go back, run it back. But yeah, now they a lot of big meaty man slapping meat going on here.
Oh yeah. I seen some table spots. Like every now and again, I would turn over and look. I seen a table spot. I seen motherfucker. I think he did something on the stairs too. Like
Yeah, dropped him on the stairs.
yeah,
He was really
he was
wilding
whooping
out.
the shit out that nigga.
Yeah, man. And you know something too? That's why I said I've been watching some Hell in a Cells back. If you didn't realize how much bigger this motherfucker is, I'm talking about Randy, go back and watch some old shit and look at, I'm not even talking like 04, 05. I'm talking about like 2015, 2016, and look at the difference. Like this dude is big as fuck now. Like it's crazy. Like I watched him, I think it was 2017 maybe. And it was a match. That's when like he was wearing that little
sleeveless hoodie.
The sleeveless hoodie. And I'm looking like, he's scrawny in this. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this motherfucker put on the pounds. He almost 300.
Yeah, he put on mad muscle, bro.
Yeah.
Like swole. Shout out to Randy.
Right. Yeah, man.
First wrestler I ever met.
He gonna get 15. I believe.
Oh yeah. He gonna get it off old boy.
This man said he did a 5-year extension. Like, oh yeah, he getting 15. He might get 16 in there somewhere.
He got to. I think him and Cena should both pass Rick up.
I can see that.
I think so. Yeah, shout out to Gunther, man.
Yeah.
That handshake spoke volumes though.
It did.
Listen, Cody, you worried about the wrong nigga being your friend. I'm telling you right now.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Oh, it's coming. And he tried to touch on it in the presser, saying like, "Oh, I don't think it's gonna happen." I think a lot of things will have to happen for me and him to have that match. They don't. It's really nothing more than a decision. And a decision that you will not be involved in. You will just be on the receiving end of it if and when the time comes.
It's scary hours, Cody. Like, you got a lot of people gunning
man.
for you.
Like, let me find out.
I know you expected it, but
let me find out Cody got raised discernment. Like,
I don't think nobody got worse discernment than that. Can't get no more worse than that.
Like Kevin is kind of the litmus test right now. We kind of gonna see where his awareness is at. You know what I'm saying? Especially after the fact. We really gonna find out.
Hey man. It is what it is, man. We're gonna see though. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm ready to see if Kevin Owens is about to be a real one or not. That's my homework assignment for Kevin Owens this week. Be a real one.
Mm-hmm.
Assert yourself the way I know Kevin Owens can do it. That's some word for you. Hey man, let's plug our socials to get up out of here, man.
Oh, do we have some addressing to do real quick?
Oh shit. Yeah. I was just looking at the time, man. My bad. Hold on. We can do this because real quick. Real quick.
Packing the air, this guess what?
Peasants, you peasants.
Who we got for peasant of the week?
So I always love these press conferences after the shows because we get to see a lot of different people. Some people that we know, some people in our center of influence, they get to be on here asking these questions from the talent forums, things like that. But then we also get to see some of the bad and the very atrocious. And I'm just gonna put this out to all of y'all at this point. Y'all in the media, the media members, y'all got to bring that ass here.
Bring that ass here, boy.
I remember last year, I had to get y'all because the one dude who was so stupid was asking EO about potentially wrestling Taylor Swift at WrestleMania just because he's all over the NFL because TV's talking about it. Like, they don't have nothing to do with wrestling, bro. That's a stupid question. You're wasting other people's time. But this is a little more serious. First of all, before I get to that one, Jade, she told you straight up, she's not answering no more AEW questions. Y'all got to leave us alone, okay?
She's been gone for over a year.
Yes. And it's like, I don't know what this is that y'all keep feeling the need to just drag that back into it. Like, we coming up on a point where she's approaching gonna have more time there than she had in AEW. It's like it was a launching point, nothing more. It was to build her profile. Like, we don't need to keep revisiting that. But to the more important topic, we talked about the docuseries and everything like that about with Vince. I do not understand why y'all keep feeling like you need to keep pressuring these people to talk about an investigation that they more than likely don't have details about. Every time Triple H does one of these, y'all asking him about the lawsuit. Y'all asking him about Janelle Grant. Y'all asking him about, oh, did you know about this? Do you believe her? Like, now Cody's hit Triple H. First of all, shout out to Triple H. His daughter's going off to college. So he went back home. Yeah. Yes. I said that too. I said, God damn. Like, are we that old?
Yeah.
Kids in college? Like,
I remember the episode when Sean was getting whooped on by the Spirit Squad because Triple H wasn't there because his daughter was being bored. Like, right. I remember that.
Like, what happened, bro?
Crazy.
It's about to be 20 years ago now. But yeah, shout out to him. He had to fly home before the show was over to go be with his girl, to send her off to college. Now, in his stead was Cody to handle, all the odds and ends about the show and everything like that. But then y'all said, hey, if we don't have Triple H, we're going to ask you the same questions. Oh, what?
Again, a fucking again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. Same old fucking shit.
Like, why are we gonna just keep doing it? The man's told you, listen, and he laid out his plan. And God bless Cody. That man is so much nicer than me. He laid out plain and simple. Like, listen, we can't focus on what we do, our profession, which is entertaining y'all, if we worried about what's happening with that man who's not even here anymore. Vince has been gone literally about 2 years. Like, he technically forced his way back in, but he wasn't in the day-to-day. He had an office. He wasn't showing up to shit. So he's been gone for 2 years. No one is trying to take away from their daily, weekly routines to try and find out what's going on with Vince and this shit. Like, so he said it. Like, we can't do what we do while we're worried about that. So I can't speak to that. And then you want to keep on pressing. Oh, do you believe Janelle Grant and what she said? Like, bro, I don't know enough about the situation. I don't have facts.
Right.
I can't offer you an opinion. So it's like, I don't understand y'all when y'all do this. Like, why are y'all not trying to ask someone outside of this sphere? Like, go try to talk to Vince's lawyers. I mean, good luck with that. But go try to talk to somebody else. Like, go talk to Janelle Grant's lawyers. Like, why do we keep thinking that the wrestlers they have this little circle where they gossip about Vince? Like, I'm sure some people have brought it up, but it's like Cody said, they don't have facts to go on. So to keep on pushing and prodding someone to give you some, it's like y'all are looking for some hot take. Y'all are looking for a quote that you can put on your site or whatever. Yeah, whatever outlet you contribute to, you're looking for something hot to bring to them. And it's really getting kind of sad now. It really is. Like, why do they have to keep being subjected to this? Because you feel like you want to get something out of this. It ain't right. Let it go.
Yeah, like I said before, like I did this couple shows back. I do every single show is somebody asking about this lawsuit. Nobody is involved with this lawsuit who you're asking the questions about. Y'all don't even care about the plaintiff for real. Y'all just want to catch somebody slipping in a sound bite because you feel is some sort of vengeance act against the guy who ruined the wrestling show that you like to watch. That's all it is. Y'all don't really care about the person who was actually affected by this situation. Because like Rick said, go ask them.
Right. None of the people
go ask somebody else involved.
Yeah, like nobody else in this is in the company anymore. Vince is gone. Laurinaitis was fired. Like anybody else that is connected to this is gone. Brock hasn't even been back yet, and y'all went and took this to the furthest extent as if he was involved in it. His name was just mentioned. Like that's it.
Yeah.
But either way, nobody's been around. So you keep asking these people who either some of them weren't even around. Cody has only been back for 2 years. So the allegations stem back several years prior when he wasn't in the company.
Mm-hmm.
So why would you ask him about something that happened when he wasn't around, just came out when he came back, and he's been spent the last 2 years trying to get to this title, which he just won in April. He got way more things on his plate than to worry about any of this. So it's like,
right.
It borders on predatory. The fact that you keep on just trying to pressure people into saying what you want them to say so that you can go run to whatever y'all post and say, hey, so-and-so said this about the Vince allegations. Like, come on. That's real pathetic.
Honestly, I don't know why they do these anyway. I understand why like AEW do them or like any other level of wrestling shows do it. WWE is a big conglomerate. They don't need to do this. And if they were going to do it, give access to legitimate, like, I don't want to say nobody's illegitimate, but give access to the people you give access to report the big things that go on. Sports Illustrated, ESPN, Variety, People, those platforms. You're giving access to these, irresponsible wannabe journalists who don't know how to do the job the right way. If you're going to do the job the right way. But we're giving them access and giving them a platform to do some bullshit every show, where almost every show we got to have this conversation about the questions they ask.
Yeah.
Because again, they don't know what they're doing. They out here, they post articles, they post news. While this is like the number one thing that I learned when I was doing journalism. If it's news, you leave your opinion out of it.
Thank you.
They interject their opinion into the news, which the whole point of that is so you're not swaying the person. And a lot of news do this shit. But we talking about wrestling. You're swaying the mind and you're swaying the agenda in a direction you want it to go when it's supposed to be objective.
Exactly.
That's that weird stuff, bro.
Like this is because I took when the year I was in college, I took journalism, and it's like I didn't even pay that much attention in it. But the one thing that was ingrained in my head was it is either a news story or it is an opinion. You cannot bring the two of them together. And that is the foundation of my beef with the Celsiverse, because that's all they do. How do you call yourself a newsletter? And every time you're out there, you're talking about, oh, I think this is happening, and it sounds like this is happening. Like, no, you're not reporting a fact. You're giving your idea of what you think happened because you don't have sources, motherfucker. But anyway, I'm not going to get into those. We don't talk. No. I try not to get into energy. But that was just since we're talking about journalism specifically, like, that's just a point of order. Like, some of y'all need to go take that class or just sit through it, because...
Or just stop doing this if you ain't gonna take the class and do it the right way.
It's some shoddy work. It's some real shoddy work.
Get out the way so motherfuckers like us can come in and do what we've been wanting to do. And we're gonna do it the right way.
I've been in press rooms. Before I even started this, that's how I met Malik. I was doing the pressers at PFL. So it's like I know questions that you ask athletes and performers and stuff like that. So we need to be in these rooms so y'all can understand how it's supposed to be done.
Y'all want to ask gossip questions instead of asking stuff that makes sense. Y'all like we was talking about with Jade. Y'all ask Jade the same damn shit every single time she up there.
Constantly.
Ask her something new.
Damn,
we follow Jade on social media. Ask her what she got going on with some other stuff.
Right.
She on the football league. Or baseball league, one of them. Like, ask her about that. Ask her how motherhood's going.
I was about to say, like, speak to the humanity. She's a mother. Like, she's a mother. She's a wife. Like,
you ask her about AEW every single time she up there, bro.
Constantly.
Oh, like, how has it been transitioning? She's been transitioning for a year, man. I'm pretty sure she's acclimated. She got 2 championships under her belt.
Right. What is that a transition anymore?
Like, figure some other shit out. Do your damn jobs the right way. Come in there, research. Don't come in there. Just Jade and Bianca coming in here and you don't have any questions for them, so you just ask the same shit.
Yeah,
you know WWE. Y'all knew WWE was coming to Germany for the last year.
Right,
you had a whole year to prep questions to ask these people. Okay, I understand you haven't gotten a chance to ask a question, but you're asking them shit they've already answered before.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You're answering shit they can't. You're asking shit they can't answer. Until we have this conversation next time, I'm going to say what I have to say, because I know we're going to have a conversation again at some point.
Listen, it's inevitable. And because they're going to keep doing these. I think it's the TKO partnership. Like, UFC does post shows and pre-shows and stuff like that. They do the press conferences and stuff. So they kind of follow in suit. That's really what it is. Because
I don't need to do it, though.
Nah. But if you're going to, like we said, put some real ones.
Have them do it in character.
Put some real ones in the room.
Facts.
Vegas, I'll get the good shit.
WrestleMania. Oh yeah, I got a lot of questions I can ask people.
Yeah, man.
Because me, I'm the type of person I ask kayfabe questions.
Hey, listen, that's good though.
Get me in the room with Sami Zayn asking the kayfabe question.
Oh my god! Listen, that would be the best.
So, Sammy, how does it feel to be a colonizer your whole career, huh?
Hey, man. Why did you infiltrate the bloodline? You didn't really want to be there.
Why did you infiltrate the bloodline and then try to claim being the victim once you seen shit was hitting the fan for it? That's a question for your ass. All right, we plug our socials now.
Yeah. So y'all can find me at Recap24 on Instagram and Twitter. Also, you can check out all the past episodes of the Havoc Hour on all streaming platforms where you find Young Kings Wrestling, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts. The video version is up on YouTube, so you can check all that out now.
And I am the thespian TC Fontaine, aka TCF Baby. Follow me if you feel so inclined to. On where am I at, man? Twitter, TC Fontaine, Instagram, TC.Fontaine. Follow my photography, man. Or check out my photography. I'll prefer you check out my website, foyflix.com. And of course, Young Kings Wrestling everywhere at YK Wrestling. Subscribe to the YouTube at YK Wrestling. Links and merchandise available at ykwrestling.com. Make sure you get you some W as well, W.GG. Use the code YK Wrestling at checkout for the month of September, 20% off with our code. So not 10, not the usual 10, but 20 for September, man. It's football season. So you need to, hey, Sundays, 7 hours, commercial-free football on Red Zone. Get you some of that W so you can stay alert and stay awake. You know, do your research like Reek. You know, Reek the betting man over here. So
nice. I'm ready
to stay alert and focused when you're trying to do that. Trying to get your parlays and stuff together.
Thanks, man.
Shout out to them, man. Hey, let's get up out of here. Trey Songz, you still around here? You still here today?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yo, nigga, Trey Songz.
Said I'll be back to hold
There you go.
you down. I don't want to leave.
But we got to go right now, man. We'll be back next week with another one. TC Fontaine, Wreak Havoc, Young Kings Wrestling. We out of here. Gone.